Yeah, so Team 7.
Yeah, okay, so the idea is the angel, the originated from Hans Christian, blah, blah, blah. So the actual idea of the game for the player is to play as a ghost of a young child who's been, well, who passed away not so long ago. In order to become an angel, he has to complete the game. So that's the main point. On the way, there will be some evil ghosts that will be trying to get the player in order to get his chance of becoming an angel, so we will have to try to avoid them. There will be various stages within each level, approximately 3 levels. There will be various obstacles and puzzles to solve, and also keeping away from the ghosts. The initial mechanics will be, because it's based on the third-person explorer, so there will be mouse clicks to move around. The abilities will be the stealth and no-block, which will be recharged every time you complete a stage and get a specific item from an angel, which will appear and then point you to the next direction. The level will be a bit of free room, so it's not mainly linear. You will have a bit of space, so that will get you an indication that the level is bigger. So each stage will be certain tasks and mazes. The angel will appear. The theme of the actual game will be quite dark and moody and kind of sad, but each stage as you complete it will get brightened up and more colourful. So that will indicate you that they're getting closer to the gates of saying and completing the game and becoming an angel. So the actual character itself, because it's a ghost, it will be slightly transparent and grey to really get that in. Also, a few ideas that we also thought is whenever you die, whenever the evil ghost kills you, you will change into it and to the evil ghost that killed you or defeated you, and you will get his abilities. So and that will happen to them too. So the idea is then you will have to hunt the ghost that killed you and stole your chance to
10 seconds.
And there is also no sense environment, so some parts of the environment that you're going to go through, you're going to see like an elevator and you're going to transition into a memory. Well, initially that will give a little backstory.
Time up. Any questions? No? Okay, next idea.
My name is Mandrick Sidhu and I'm doing the fairy tale about shoes. It's based on the actual game story is about, it'll be an interactive story where we play as a child named Karen, and she's possessed, well, she puts on these red shoes which are possessed. These red shoes have some sort of presence have taken control of her. And the aim of it, it's an interactive story, so the player has to understand that, they have to listen to the story, and if they misplace or hit a button by accident, it will change the story dramatically. So during the gameplay, in the real world, the player has to find more information about these shoes, ask for help, and these information will help her when her soul gets dragged to hell. This is when she sleeps. When she sleeps, her soul gets dragged to hell, and this is the demon world, the twisted version of the world she lives in. And this will be more the combat system where she'll find, the information she gets from the real world will help her in the underworld. Like for example, she might have a crucifix, and the crucifix might be a weapon which blinds enemies, keep enemies at bay, and she has to wait until it recharges. The more she has to do the objectives in hell to help her get rid of the shoes on her feet.
Okay.
So is it this first person, third person?
Yeah, sorry, it's a first person.
It's a first person.
First person interactive story.
So basically, in the beginning, you see her.
You'll understand more of a backstory.
Yeah.
You'll literally have to watch it and get understanding what's happening.
And so, what do these shoes exactly do? Obviously, they don't make a walk for them, but they'll produce.
The backstory, she has a bad childhood, and then she gets into another family and she sees these shoes. She puts them on, and her mother, her stepmother, has a go, and she takes her. She wants to put them on for, and a mysterious soldier comes up to her. Be careful of them shoes, and then this is where the shoes literally take over.
Yes, but what happens when they take over?
Oh, she can't. She literally takes her. She can't stop moving. She literally has to keep them going.
Oh, okay, got you.
They literally take over.
That's what I couldn't understand. Was she
So
walking funny or wobbling, or she just keeps walking?
She keeps on walking. She can't stop.
Ah, okay, got you now. Understand.
Okay, thank you very much. Next idea.
I'm Owen and I'm doing my game idea on Rapunzel. The idea of the story is Rapunzel's been locked away by the enchantress in a tower, and the king's son one day rides by and hears Rapunzel singing, and she puts down her hair. In this story in particular, the Hare has been out already and has grown a number of environments and inhabitants along its length, ranging from desert to jungle, ice and storm. And on each of these levels there are different enemies to fight and different hazards to overcome, like slippy ice and sinking sand, that sort of thing. The gameplay is 2.5D vertical scroller. Its unique selling points is that it's easy to pick up and play, and it even has a competitive aspect, because each level will have timed elements where, say, it's simply timed from going from bottom to top, how fast you can do it, or getting from bottom to top with how few enemies you can go without killing. And players can take it in turns to try to beat each other's top scores. And it's hard. It's a linear game with simple game mechanics, but complex situations to try and challenge the player. That's about it, really.
Okay.
So it's a bit like, what was that children's book called The Enchanted Tree or something?
So what's the kind of scale of it?
Scale.
As in, how big are the worlds or the bits attached to it? Or
There'd be several levels within each environment, but it would be the town would be unnaturally high for the sake of fun, really. Yeah. In that, from the bottom, it would have to change temperature as it goes up to change to ice, and near the bottom would be the hottest. So it'd be quite a
okay.
quite a nice thing.
Any other questions?
No.
No. Okay. Great.